Okay. So bank audit, we are just going to, not just, we are trying to cover the advances part. So starting up. Okay. Okay. Eda, how the advances are broadly classified? That's the first question. Makle, how the advances are classified? Okay, agriculture, non-agriculture is there. Before that, I'm asking you the entire classification full. Based on security, let us see, based on security, it is classified into secured and unsecured. Now, based on sector, priority and non-priority. Can you give me example of priority sector? Priority sectors, agricultural will come, education will come, housing, MSME, all those. Non-priority. Now, based on prudence, yes. I'm just giving you one or two examples. Prudence, that is very important. I will come back later. Performing asset, or you call it as standard asset. Second, non-performing. Then, based on place, where the advance is given, place, in India, outside India. Now, based on funding, funded advance, non-funded advance. Okay, can you give me one example of non-funded advance where there is no transfer of funds? There is no transfer of funds. Very good. Bank guarantee, letter of credit. Okay. Now, bills discounted, which comes under funded or non-funded. Bills discounted. Yeah, bills discount means you'll get the money, right? So, bills discounted is funded. Okay. And are we clear with the first broad classification of advances? And other than priority, every other advance is non-priority. Diana? Okay. So based on security, it can be secured and unsecured. Secured means it is based on security. Security is there. Unsecured is no security. Unsecured advance, how much provision you will make? 100%. Based on sector, priority sector, non-priority sector. Other than priority will be non-priority. Prudence, it can be performing, non-performing, which we will come back in the next slide. Based on place in India, how much you provided outside India. Based on funding, movement of funds, transfer of funds, funded and non-funded. Okay, if this is clear, I'm going to continue with this point. When it will be performing, when it will be non-performing. If this is clear, can you give me proceed? And when it will be NPA. Now, for the purpose of NPA, we are dividing into agriculture and non-agricultural advance. Okay. Now I want your reply. When a non-agricultural advance will be NPA? If outstanding for more than how many days? 90 days. So is it on 90th day or 91st day? Not on 90th day, it is on 91st day NPA. Now, agricultural advance. And agriculture means based on crop season. So, short-term agricultural advance, when it will be NPA? If outstanding for more than, Abhinaya, I'm asking you NPA Kuta. When it will be an NPA, when it will be an NPA? If outstanding for more than 2 crop season. Here there is no question of 90 days. Long term, when it will be NPA? If outstanding for more than 1 crop season. So when it comes to agricultural advance, there is no 90 days. It is always crop season. 2 crop season, 1 crop season. What is this outstanding, outstanding, outstanding? Outstanding means it is principal or interest. Pillare, this is just the extension of last one. When an advance will be NPA. Agriculture is based on crop season. Non-agricultural simple 90 days. Outstanding 91st day. NPA full form, non-performing asset. For bank, advance given is always a asset, always an asset. Aradhagare, Yatrakare, passengers, for your kind attention. Are we clear with this? Kanmanis? Okay. So can we proceed? Now comes the hero. Ada, come on, put the BGM. Oh, no time for the BGM. Prudential norms relating to advances. Very important. First one, asset classification. How the asset will be classified. It can be either performing asset or non-performing asset. And now I want your reply. I will wait for your replies up. Performing asset or standard asset is divided into how many category? Performing or standard asset is subdivided into how many category? Two. What are those two categories? It can be either standard regular or it can be SMA. SMA full form special mention account. എടുത്തു പറയേണ്ട അക്കൗണ്ടാ സ്പെഷ്യൽ ആയിട്ട് മെൻഷൻ പண்ற അക്കൗണ്ട്സ് സ്പെഷ്യൽ മെൻഷൻ അക്കൗണ്ട്. Standard regular means there is no default. They are paying whenever it is due. Meaning risk high or risk low. This is low risk. Now SMA is subdivided into how many types? SMA, I am asking you. 3. It can be SMA. Which is the starting one? SMA 0, SMA 1, SMA 2. See, SMA 0 means it's like showing stress signals. Subbalakshmi, doubtful losses NPA. I'm asking you SMA. SMA 0 means showing stress signals, meaning there is some kind of default up to 30 days. Yeah. What is SMA 1? There is a default from 31 to 60 days. What is SMA 2? 61 to 100 days. So 61 to how many days? 90? Are you sure? Is it 90? Guruji lock? Okay. Why did you say 90? Why did you say 90? India wants to know. Why? Because more than 90. If it is more than 90 days, then it will go into NPA. No. See, they are paying whenever it is due, then it is standard regular. If it is outstanding for up to 30 days, 0. 31 to 60, SMA 1. 61 to 90, 2. If it is more than 90, it is NPA. Now, NPA is again divided into how many category, Pillare? NPA, I am asking. How many category? 3 category. What are those? It can be either substandard asset or it can be doubtful asset. Gone and gone. It can be loss. Now, what is substandard? Makla, what is substandard? It has become NPA up to NPA up to 12 months. Doubtful? NPA after or more than 12 months. Loss is like, what to say, irrecoverable. It has to be written off. This is how assets are classified in balance sheet of a bank. Example for substandard. Okay, it has become NPA and it is outstanding for 3 months. Vanda. It has become NPA. NPA ache. When it become NPA? 90 days, right? After NPA, up to 12 months, it will be in substandard. Say 6 months you have defaulted, it will be in substandard. Yes. എടാ എൻ പി ആയിട്ട് 12 months. അൽത്ത എൻ പി ആയിട്ട് 12 months. Makla, can you give me a proceed if asset classification is fine? How the income is recognized? Income means Shamya. Income once NPA, after NPA 12 months. Yeah. Income recognition. Income means interest recognition. Performing asset income will be recognized on what basis? Then and there. No, it will be accrual basis. NPA means income will be recognized on cash or receipt basis. Makla, for auditing exam, someone was saying because of rain, calculator, etc. got wet. Kindly take a good calculator and go. For auditing exam, especially from bank audit chapter, they can ask you calculation of drawing power, calculation of provision. Did you hear that? Can you acknowledge? Calculator you can take for auditing exams also. Get off. So calculation questions can be asked. Audit risk also they can ask calculation. Usually I say this, and I think for the final exam they asked audit risk calculation question. For inter exam earlier they have asked you drawing power calculation. So take the calculator and go. Don't forget it. Simple calculation only it will come. Okay. You was using calculator in my auditing working condition. Okay, guys, can you guys please go back to cages? Adik and stress? Very good. Provisioning. Can I know the percentage of provisioning? Makla, percentage please. Performing asset. How much percentage you will put? 0.4%. Substandard? 15%. Doubtful? Up to 1. Doubtful is divided into doubtful 1, doubtful 2, doubtful 3. 25%, 40%, 100, na? Yeah. Now, if it is unsecured, 100, 100, 100. Loss, it is usually write-off. Bad debt, 100%. So, guys, wait. Let me just summarize what all we were saying in advances. First, we said classification of advances, security sector, prudence, place, fund. Now, prudence, we were saying when it will be NPA. Now, how these assets will be classified in balance sheet, PA, NPA. How the income will be recognized in P&L. The income recognition, when you hear AS, income recognition in P&L account, AS 9 has to come to your mind. Provisioning, percentage, that you have to study. തെറ്റാണോ എടാ എനിക്കൊരു ആഗ്രഹം ചിന്ന ആസേ കേളുങ്ങളെ ചോദിക്കൂ ask me what ആസേ ആഗ്രഹം wish I want to cover 18 points relating to advances. Mudiyuma, patto. Can we? Just 18 points, da. Come on. Life is a race. Run, 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 run. Just 18 points here. Global, that's not mentioned as such. Practically, we give 100% based on sector wise. Makle, what you have to do is you have to motivate me. Come on, we can do Navara. Come on, come on. Okay, but what I need you is need what I wanted you to do is I will explain the provision. Keto, you have to say the keyword. Hmm? Here I can't write and go because 18 points. If I have to write and go for each point, I'll take 3 or 4 minutes. Our time will go. So I will show you my material. Hmm? Wait. No, I want all to say we can do or put we can do, we can do. WCD. Come on, we can do. Come on. What's it, yaar? WCD, yaar. Oh, oh. எவ்வளோ பண்ணிட்டோம் இது பண்ண மாட்டோமா எத்தனையோ இது கூட யார் just 18 points yaar. Okay. Magla, what was the heading of these 18 points? All these are special points concerning advances. Eda, wait. First, I will explain the point and then I will link back. There is no point in reading and going. See, NPA classification is based on record of dash. It's process of learning, no. Just simply showing a PDF is not learning. Very good. NPA classification is based on record of recovery. Availability of dash will not be considered while treating an advance as NPA. Availability of what will not be considered? Availability of security, net worth, or guarantee. Okay, now I will show you that. Okay, can you see that point? Now read it with me. Classification of NPA will be based on record of recovery. Availability of security, net worth, guarantee or guarantor will not be taken into account for treating an advance as NPA. NPA ആയിട്ട് കണക്കാക്കണമെങ്കിൽ കാശ് കിട്ടുന്നോ ഇല്ലയോ എത്ര സെക്യൂരിറ്റി ഉണ്ട് എന്ന് നോക്കേണ്ട ആവശ്യമില്ല എவ்வளோ செக்யூரிட்டி இருக்கு பார்க்க வேண்டாம் it's just based on record of recovery. மக்களே 18 points are there. If one okay, you guys will say 2. If 2 okay, you guys will say 3. Come on. Where is the YouTube? Okay. Now, I'll just say the provision, you say the keyword. NPA classification is dash wise and not dash wise. NPA classification is very good. It is borrower wise and not facility wise. What is the meaning, Pillare? What is the meaning of that, Kanmanis? Meaning is once a borrower becomes NPA, all the facility, all the loan given to him, everything given to him, that borrower will be NPA. That's the second point. Where is the second? Asset classification would be what wise? Borrower wise and not facility wise. All facility, including investment, would be termed as NPA. So once a loan becomes NPA, all other loans, including the investment, every asset under his name will be NPA, irrespective whether it is paying or not. ഒരെണ്ണം NPA ആയാൽ ബാക്കിയെല്ലാം NPA ആവും. When one is NPA, other will be NPA. Don't make me ask you if it is okay, say 3. Come on, if this is okay, say 3. Okay. And from January, February, March, it was irregular. Towards 31st March, it was dash. I want you to say that word. Such accounts should be handled with care because there is high chances of risk. Around January, February, March, they did not pay. Okay, it was correctly paid. I'm not using that word. It was correctly paid and rectified towards balance sheet date. Then it should be handled with care. I want that keyword to be said. Very good. Account regularization. Account regularization. Meaning, last 3 months they did not pay. It was correctly regularized towards balance sheet date. Meaning, there is chances of fraud. Okay, read the third point. Accounts regularized near which date? Balance sheet date. Okay, should be handled with care because there are chances of risk. So, without any subjectivity, it should be checked, handled with care. So, in the exam question, just check towards 31st March whether accounts are regularized. Regularized means pay ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ടോ. It was irregular whether it is paid. Ah, there is an exemption. Someone, if guaranteed advance will not be NPA. Who guaranteed advance will not be NPA even after 90 days? Government. Makle, which government? Is it central, state, or both? It's only central government. Okay. Central government guaranteed advance will not be treated as NPA, but income will be recognized on dash basis. Okay, since it is central government guaranteed advance, it will be treated as performing, not NPA. But income will be recognized only on what basis? Actual basis, meaning receipt basis. Will the same exemption be there for state government guaranteed advances? Answer is no. But can you read the fourth point? Everybody. Central government guaranteed advances where guarantee is not revoked or repudiated would be still standard, meaning it won't be NBA, but considered as NPA for income recognition. Okay, what is the meaning of that sentence? Considered as NPA for income recognition means for income recognition it will be cash or receipt basis. Same exemption is not there for which government? State government, and there is no exemption, it will be. So after 90 days, it will be performing or NPA. If it is a state government guaranteed advance, after 90 days, it will be. Very good. NP. We are unstoppables. You don't need any batteries. Come on. What is this here? Now, this is central government guarantee. Next point is central government security. Similar point. Central government security. It is secured by three main things. You remember? If it is secured by three things, it won't be treated as NPA. Can you give me what are those three things? Advances which is guaranteed by central government security. Three securities. Liana, I want the security name. NSC, National Savings Certificate. You hear in chapter 6 a deduction. KVP, Kisan Vikas Patra. IVP, Indra Vikas Patra, life policy. If an advance is secured by these investments, then it won't be treated as, it won't be treated as, come on support, it won't be treated as NPA, provided there is adequate dash available, provided there is adequate margin. What is margin? Assume loan amount is 10 lakh. Now, the security should be at least more than 10 lakh LA. So it should be at least somewhere around 15 lakhs, meaning there should be some margin. Loan amount is 10 lakh. NSC value is only 5 lakh. Will it be PA or NPA? Loan amount is 10 lakh. Security value is only 5 lakh. There is no margin. Then it will be no exemption. It will be NPA. Margin venam. Unless there is margin, this exemption won't apply. Are you following? Can you read the fifth one? Advances given against the NSC, National Savings Certificate, KVP, Kisan Vikas Patra, IVP, etc. Okay. Need not be treated as NPA, provided, very important, there is adequate margin. There is a small limit for that. What is the difference between fourth and fifth point? Aisha, I'll come back to you. What's the difference between fourth and fifth point? Fourth point, it is directly guaranteed by whom? At a fourth point, it is directly guaranteed by whom? At a fourth point, it is directly guaranteed by whom? Central government. Whereas fifth point, it is not directly guaranteed by central government, but it is central government in a security act. Did you understand? Altaf, that's example, Amone, 5 lakh. That was just the example. Leave it. Who asked me to explain this in Malayalam? Aisha. I'm explaining in Malayalam, so others take rest. Altafe 10 lakh and 5 lakh madi alla. That's ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞത് 10 lakh ആണെങ്കിൽ 15 lakhs എങ്കിലും വേണം. 5 lakh ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ അത് NPA ആയിട്ട് മാറും because margin ഇല്ല. ഈ example ഇവിടെ NPA ആകും because there is no margin. Yes. അത് full NPA ആവും. അത് full NPA ആവും. ഈ provision അതിന് വരില്ല. Aisha, you understood? Altaf, you understood? $230 Liana. Okay. And I'll give you 3 minutes rest after we finish 9 points. Total 18 alle. After we finish 9, half, I'll give you 3 minutes rest. So guys, we have reached till 5, no, 6, 7, 8, 9. Come on. Life is a race. Guys, run. Okay. And there is a agreement where more than one bank will come together. Such an agreement is called as, there is an agreement where more than one bank will come. Such an agreement is called as consortium. Consortium, a bank with a major share will act as a dash bank. lead bank. NPA classification is based on, I will give you two options. Tell me which is the correct case. Consortium case, in case of consortium, NPA is based on lead bank certificate. Lead bank engane parayunno angane. How lead bank says they will classify as NPA. Or second option, based on respective individual recovery. Second option. Very good. In case of consortium, bank with major share will act as lead bank. But NPA will be based on respective individual bank's recovery. Adavadu bank in the recovery basis. Meaning, based on respective bank. Meaning, you understood now? Oro bank in a recovery basis. Each bank will get no, in that basis, they will treat it as NPA or PA. Avanga bank order recovery basis. I was searching for the Tamil word. Pillare, can you read those 2 points together? Read it here. Advances under consortium. Consortium would be based on record of recovery of, listen, respective individual member bank. Adavadu, respective bank, whether they are getting the recovery. So bank with the major share will act as the lead bank. Lead bank is just for transferring the money, etc. It's just the administration. Okay, how is the point till 7th one? All good? Yeah. And I have 2 more points. After that, 3 minutes rest only. Can you say 8? There is an exemption. Dash advances affected by dash calamity. It won't be treated as NPA. Which advance affected by which agricultural advance affected by natural calamity will not be treated as NPA. It will be mainly given for, with a wiping, it's like one more chance they will be getting. You call it as reschedule will be given for that. Agriculture is a dash sector. Agriculture is what sector? Priority sector. So for them, there is an element. Like there is a, there is a little bit of cornerism. Corner is a little, there is soft corner for them. So just for that advance, this particular exemption is there. What advance? Agricultural advance. Affected by what calamity? Natural calamity. As per the RBI circular. Okay. They won't be treated as NPA. Instead of that, they will be given a rescheduled. But mind you, this is only if it is affected by natural calamity. And a consortium vechal endana. Consortium means more than one bank. If a Marva joint audit ille, adupole thanya, more than one auditor will do the audit. Similarly, more than one bank will come together to give a loan to a borrower. Such an agreement is called as consortium. Are we clear? More than one bank will come. No, who asked me doubt? Illa. Lead bank NPA, other bank will be PA. It can be. That's why I said Audit. One bank in the NPA, matte bank in the PA avam. That's why we use this word. Prospective individual bank. Adavadu bank in the recovery basis. Because prospective basis aana. It's not based on lead bank. Adik? Okay. Sad. I'm sad. Ask me what happened. ചോദിക്ക് എടാ account has become NPA. Once the account is NPA, dash of the income should happen. Already account has become NPA. So already the income which is recognized and taken to P&L account should be reversed. Makle, what all will be reversed? What all will be reversed? Income which is recognized in the interest income will be reversed. Anything other than interest? Any fees, commission, brokerage, that will be reversed. Even prior period. Let us say, for example, account became NPA in May. Let us listen carefully. Account became NPA in May. So, last 3 months you take, last 3 months, it will be March, April, May, right? May end NPA. So, March, April, May. March falls in which year? Prior period. That also you need to reverse. Did you understand? Reversal of income is very, 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 very important. 3 things you have to reverse. I will repeat it. 1. Once an account becomes NPA, what you will reverse? The entire interest accrued credited to income account should be reversed if not realized. Maklai, endakka interest income already taken to P&L which is not received, reverse. Are we clear with A? If clear, put clear. Second, any fees, commission, brokerage, etc. with respect to that account should be reversed. Clear? The bank will charge fees, commission, etc. left. That is taken to P&L. Once an account becomes NPA, not only interest, any fees, commission, any other similar income, including brokerage, should be reversed. Clear? Now, including past income, if any wrongly recognized, that should be also reversed. Like prior period items you study in AS file, which is wrongly recognized, if any, it is there, that should be also reversed. തെറ്റായിട്ട് recognize ചെയ്തത് എന്തെങ്കിലും ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ, if it is wrongly recognized, that should be also reversed. Income should not be anticipated. Okay, all the reversal of income will happen when? Support after this 2 minutes rest. When reversal of income will happen? When account becomes NPA. So guys, once income is reversed, they will park it in one account. Or account they will park the money. That account is called as, they will reverse the income, they won't accrue it further. They will park it in an account which is called as, very good. That account is called as the, very good, memorandum. The similar provision is there in audit of different entity. Cooperative society audit, you remember, Pillare? In cooperative society audit, debt becomes overdue. Once it is overdue debt, overdue interest, you should not recognize in P&L. You will create a dash. Anyone? You will create a, here memorandum account. In cooperative society audit, you will create a, very good. Others, you will create a reserve. Here memorandum in bank audit. In cooperative society audit, you will create a reserve. Very good, Subrashmi. Now your mind needs rest of 2 to 3 minutes. Take rest, then we'll continue. That mainly says that if you have recognized any income previously, previous year, I will repeat, Kuta. Previous year income, if wrongly recognized in previous year, that should be also reversed in the current year. Like prior period, wrong recognition, if it has happened, anything wrongly recognized, adum reverse. NP ആയി കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ interest, fees, anything wrongly recognized, everything you have to reverse. Prudence concept, don't anticipate. Tabshira, you understood reversal of income? Income reverse ചെയ്യത്തില്ലേ മോളെ? Now they will recognize only on which basis? Once an account becomes NPA, reverse same income. They will recognize only on what basis? Cash basis, alle. So till then, they will park it in a account. Such an account, you call it as memorandum account. Like you practically, in audit, we say it as suspense account. Similarly, they will keep it in the memorandum account. It's like a reserve. Until they get it, they will keep the income in memorandum for control purpose. അന്ന് കിട്ടേണ്ട ഇൻകം ആയിരുന്നു എന്ന് അറിയാൻ, to track it. See, memorandum account is, as I said the word, it's just for the control purpose. Anda. It's like a reserve, Devanand. Two minutes, let's take off from auditing. Hello, are you there or poyo? All gone? Gone for lunch? Some smell from kitchen. Hungry? Veshakkunno? Stomach full with bank audit, no? How many points? 10, 9. 10? 10? 10 ayo. 10? No smell, no hungry. You know something? When I used to study, I don't know, people are of two types. When I used to study, especially for the exam, I used to eat more. Tension less. People are two types, I've heard. I used to be in the second category, eat more. More tension, more eating. So, but the thing is, Hadike, no. But at times, more eating is also injurious to health, like this one, because we'll feel lethargic. Unless food has to be kept at a proper level. That you should not do. That was my mistake. Tension led, to compensate that tension. But there are people who don't or who can't eat. Tension കാരണം കഴിക്കാൻ പറ്റുന്നില്ല. That's also wrong. Drink coffee. Okay, last half minute. Then you will say 11. 8 more points are there. With that, bank audit is done. In 1 minute, you will say 11. Drink coffee. എന്തോ മക്കളെ 30 seconds more. Are you following the advances point? Because I'm not explaining much. I'm just recalling the keywords. That's why. Are you following? Can you reply? So can we proceed? Okay. 11. And there is a calculation question which has been asked, and I said it is important also. Calculation of dash power. What power? Drawing power. So before we see the drawing power calculation, can we have a recap? Drawing power calculation, it is dash plus dash. It is the sum of dash plus dash. Sum of drawing power. Stock plus debtors. Will you take the entire stock, guys? Question the stock is 10 lakhs. Will you take the entire stock? No. From the stock, you have to minus. What you will minus? Altaf before that money. Creditors, any unpaid stock is there, like letter of credit, unpaid stock, like creditors, etc. You will minus. Then you will adjust it with a dash. Adjust it with the margin. Then you will get the stock drawing power. Similarly, debtors you will take. Will you take the entire debtors? No. Ineligible debtors you will reduce. Ineligible debtors means debtors which is outstanding for long period or short period. It is long period. At a period, Mithun, that they will give usually in the question. Ineligible for more than 6 months, 3 months, they will give in the question. Then you will adjust with the margin. Then you will add the stock plus debtors. Wait, I will show you the calculation. Maklai, can we put a numeric here? Stock, assume it is 10 lakh. Stock at realizable value 10 lakh. Unpaid stock, creditors, tell me one amount, no? Creditors is say 2 lakh. Reduce it. You will get 8 lakh. Margin is 25%. Maklai, someone calculate, no? 8 lakh in there, 25%, 2 lakh. Now 8 minus 2, 6 lakh will be the stock. Thank you, Abhinaya. Now debtors. Okay, total debtors. Tell me an amount. 20 lakhs we'll take. Ineligible debtors. Tell an amount. We'll take 5 lakh. Reduce it. Eligible debtors 15 lakh. And I'm just putting a imaginary figure. Margin 40%. 15 lakhs, 40% will come to 6 lakhs, right? So 9 lakh. So drawing power is 9 plus 6, which is 15 lakh. Are we clear with the calculation? Okay. This drawing power calculation is done mainly for which type of advance? A drawing power calculation is done for which type of advance? Suhele, നമ്മളിപ്പോ ഒരു question കൂട്ടാ ചെയ്തത്. Yeah, it is mainly for cash credit overdraft. Suhail, 10 lakh ആണ് amount. Calculate ചെയ്യണേ. Creditors 2 lakh. 10 minus 2 എത്ര? 8 lakh will be the paid up stock. Margin 25. 25 how of what? 8 lakh in it, 25 you will get 2. So it is 8 minus 2, 6 lakh. Okay, Suhail. Then debtors. Debtors 20 lakhs. Okay. Ineligible debtors, I took it as 5 lakh. 15 lakh. Margin 40%. 15 in the 40%. 6 lakh. So 15 minus 6, 9 lakh. Then what I add here. So here is the calculation clear? 15 lakh. Add. Shweta, 25 and 40 is what they given in the question. In another question, it was 50% for debtors. It's not always 25 and 40, they will give in the question. But I'm waiting for you to say 12 and you're not saying 12 for you guys. Okay. And now I asked you just now for which account it will be drawing power calculation is relevant. You said very correctly, cash credit overdraft. This cash credit overdraft will become oh 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 oh. Hey, what is this? Oh oh oh, out of order. Makle, out of order. When it will become out of order? Now don't stare at the screen. It's not there. Para, tell me. It will become out of order in 3 cases. Can you say? If the outstanding amount exceeds, okay, 90 days is okay, exceeds what? Drawing power or sanctioned limit. Second, there is no dash at all. There is no credits at all for 90 days in the account. Meaning, no credit at all for 90 days. Now, credit is there. Credit not enough to cover interest. These 3 conditions and or. In these 3 cases, either of these cases, it will be, Mithun, either of these 3 cases, it will be out of order. And Allagutta or. Ida, our friend Suhail is asking, why did you reduce creditors from stock? Kutta, basic of accounting, I'm asking you. Creditors meaning enda? Purchase edu, but you didn't pay him. Unpaid stock. So if bank wants to seize that stock, bank will seize ചെയ്യാൻ പോയാൽ creditors may pay ചെയ്യണ്ടേ? Allah. Safana, for overdraft and cash credit, always they will calculate whether it is performing or non-performing, always monthly basis, quarterly basis, they will calculate drawing power. How they will calculate drawing power? Based on stock debtors. Whose stock, whose debtors? Borrower. So bank will order dash audit. Your bank will order, oh yeah, stock audit. So they will order stock audit only if fund exceeds dash crore. Fund exceeds 5 crore. Stock audit will be ordered for more than 5 crore exposure, meaning big loans. I want everyone to reply, including those who are seeing the live in YouTube. Let me ask them. Yes, Vishnupriya's drawing power or sanction limit, whichever is less only. Yes. I want everyone to reply. If till 12th, are we clear with advances point 12? We have 13 to 18 more. No, others also have to reply. If clear, put clear and then say 13. Ada, which one not clear? Which point? 12th. And a 12th one, for those who are not clear, kindly Nokike, I will explain with an example. Last time, please listen. Sanction limit is 1 crore. Drawing power is 1.2 crore based on that calculation. Now, when it will become out of order? If your outstanding amount, outstanding amount exceeds 1 crore or 1.2 crore, you withdrew more than this. How can you withdraw more than this? Interest accrued, and it went more than 1 crore? Out of order. That's the first point. Second, 90 days, sir. Your cash credit account, overdraft account, there is no credit at all. No amount was credited. No amount you repaid. Out of order. Credit chedu, you repaid some amount, but that amount was not even sufficient to meet the interest debited. Interest volume meet cheyan. Then you will be out of order. Rasi? Srijit? Sanction limit will be fixed by the bank, whereas drawing power will be varying depending upon the stockum debtors. Did you understand, Srijit, the difference? Sanction limit will be fixed. No, Adik Verano. Rasi and Srijit, can you reply if you understood? Rasi understood. Srijit, what if more than 90 days are under count? Sanction limit to Kudlayo, Adik. Is it more than sanction limit? If so, it will become out of order. Particular. Srijit, it is for particular. Adik, then it will be out of order. Sanction limit will vary for each account holder. So my sanction limit will be different, your sanction limit will be different. Okay. Makle, can we go to 13? Okay, I'm not going into that writing, I will say here. Did a erosion in the value of, come on, erosion in value of security. Sriram, are you there? He asked me down. Erosion in value of security. And now listen carefully. Double X concentration carefully. Now those who know support. It a realizable value of security. Realizable value of security is less than dash percent. Makla supported or those who know is less than 50% of original security value. Is less than 50% of original value of security assessed by bank. Bank already assessed security value as 1 crore. Now security value has diminished and it is less than 50 lakh, meaning not even 50%. Then your account will be treated as, because security value is less than 50% of the original value. Then your account will be treated as what? Doubtful. Okay, NP, okay, NP it's right, but straight away it is doubtful. Now, second, realizable value of security. Realizable value of security is less than, come on, is less than how much percent? 10% of, Maklai, now listen, 10% of what value? Not original value, 10% of outstanding amount. Your outstanding loan amount. Adinde 10% പോലും ഇല്ല. Your outstanding loan amounts, 10% is not even 10% of loan amount security. Meaning security is negligible. Then you will be treated as loss. Both these cases, you are comparing what? the security value. Now, what is the security value? First, you are comparing with the original value of security. Second, you are comparing with outstanding amount. Makla, are we clear? And it's clear. Come on, put 14, no? So this is called as dash in the value of security. What? Erosion in the value of security. 14th. And while you carry out substantive audit procedure, you will check large advances or small advances. While you take the sampling, you generally take large advance. This is from the ICI material. In carrying out the audit procedures, substantive large advances is taken. Okay. They have given this as example only. Okay. When advances will be considered as large, 10 crore or 10% of aggregate advance, whichever is less. Maklai, this is only an, come on. This is only an example. This will vary based on volume of operations. The certain branch will have very less volume, then it will vary. This is only an example. When you take the sample, take big advance. கேட்டீங்களா? "15, 16, 17, 18. Only 4 more. Like, come on, yaar. We have done this much, right? You are unstoppable. Others, can I have your reply if you are okay? Say 15. There is a type of finance which usually property developers will get. Okay. Towards the completion of project. Project theerumbam. When project gets completed, they will get this type of advance. With this new advance, old loan they will repay. Such type of advance is called as, I just want the name. Property developers ne കിട്ടുന്നതാണ് പഴയ അഡ്വാൻസ് ഈ അഡ്വാൻസ് കൊണ്ട് റീപേ ചെയ്യും. ഇറ്റ്സ് ബേസിക് ആയത് പ്രോപ്പർട്ടി ഡെവലപ്പേഴ്സ് ഒക്കെ ആക്കും. ദേ വിൽ towards completion stage they will get new advance. ഇത് വെച്ചിട്ട് first advance they will repay. Such type of advance is called as, very good, it's called as on takeout finance. When this advance is given towards completion of project. And if this is okay, 16, 17, 18, only 3 more points. Support, no. But what will happen if there is a partial recovery of loan amount, partial recovery? If there is a partial recovery, part recovery, partial recovery, first it will be adjusted against what? Partial recovery. It will be adjusted against interest. Balance, if any, then it will be adjusted against principal. Now, if there is an agreement, as per the agreement, agreement between who and whom? Bank and the borrower. So in case of partial recovery, always first it is adjusted against the interest. Balance if any principal. In case of no agreement. Agreement undengil, if there is an agreement, it will be adjusted as per the terms of agreement. പിള്ളേരെ തെറ്റാണോ? Only 2 more points. 17, 18. With that, rest. With that, main topics are over. Then only two alla, 4 kutti topics. With that, our session will be over. Now listen very carefully, Pulare. Very carefully, only 2 more points. Okay. Can the employees of the bank get the loan from the bank? Employees of the bank get loan from the bank? Answer is yes. You see it as what? Interest bearing advances. Interest bearing staff advances. Where it will be shown. Whether it is staff or other than staff, it is advances. So it will be shown under advances of bank. Now, can the bank give salary advance to the staff? And I just want you to say yes, no. Employer to employee advance കൊടുക്കാൻ പറ്റുമോ? Can the employer bank give advance to staff? Yes. Staff advance as employer, where it will be shown. If you want me to say in advance accounts language, it's like a prepaid expense. Can I say like that? Prepaid expense? So it will be shown under other assets. Now, once more, I'll repeat. Can a bank give loan to the staff? Yes. Interest rate will be less. Still, it will be shown under advance. Can the employer bank give staff advance, salary advance? Yes. Salary advance is not usual advance. It will be only like a prepaid expense shown under other asset. Madam മനസ്സിലായോ? പുരിഞ്ചുച്ചാ? Did you understand? If so, tell me 18, no? That I'm going to close the screen and I'm going to do a rapid fire round. Are you ready to answer my question? If ready, put ready. After this 5 minutes break. Advances will be given only based on security. Okay. There are 2 types of security. I will ask you a question, you can type. Additional security is called as dash security. No, I want everyone to type. Come on. Collateral security. The main security is called as what security? Very good. Primary security. So to summarize, security can be either primary or principal security, collateral security. Good. Now, how to create the mode? There are 6 mode creation. I will explain. You say whether it's mortgage, lien, pledge, set off, you have to say. Possession and ownership is with the borrower. Mainly it's done for stock. Very good. Hypothecation. Stock. Just think of stock, no? It's with the borrower. Bank has hypothecate. Now, possession is with the bank. Ownership is with the borrower. വീട്ടിൽ സ്വർണം വെച്ചിട്ട് എന്തിന് നാട്ടിൽ തേടി നടപ്പു. Okay. Think of the gold. You go and pledge it. പണയപ്പെടുത്തുക, pledge it. Pledge. Third, it is mainly done for immovable property. Sub-register office, you go and write it. Immovable property, and I want it specific, guys. Immovable property, sub-register office, you go and register it. Mortgage is right. I want it to be specific. Registered mortgage. Okay, what is the other mortgage? Where you just give it in an agreement. Equitable mortgage. FD against, it can be adjusted. You call it as FD, bank FD, loan, set off. Okay. You can write it in favor of the bank. No, favor of bank, like shares assignment. The one thing I left off, mortgage, pledge, assignment, set off. Very good. Last one is lien. Very good. So that was the 18th one regarding the security, right? Generally in classes, to take all these 18 points, we'll take around 4 or 5 hours minimum. That was done in 1 hour. 1 hour 10 minutes. How was it? Do you understand? See, advances is something which is very, 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 very important. എന്താ പറയാ, bank audit, heart of the bank is advances, especially this part. Why did I take? Other than this, there is some part, okay? Bank audit process, who appoints the auditor, that's just the theoretical part easily. But this part is the most important, where they can test you in MCQ, case study also. That's why I selected bank audit advances. തെറ്റാണോ? സ്മൈൽ ഏടാ, സ്മൈൽ പിള്ളേരെ. See, our travel has reached from morning till here. Now what's pending? I'll give you a rest of 5 minutes. So wait, before that, what's pending? I will say, I know you will be hungry, so wait. Assertion, I will just have a recap with example. Chapter number 5, already tips. Did I say, Pillare? I think I told you. And daily in the group, I said I will give you for topics to study next 3 days, sir. So I'll just say about the assertion. Already I've given the tips. So to say the assertion, maximum 12 minutes. Government audit, I will say the expenditure audit, because again, that is very important. Students at times tend to miss it out. Again, 12 minutes. 700 and 200 seriousness summary. Maybe. I don't know how many minutes, 10 to 10. 25 minutes. So maximum 45-50 minutes we will wind up. Is that okay? So now take rest of 4 to 5 minutes, and then we will. I know you guys will be hungry, but since I'm traveling afternoon, I have to finish off. That's why I kept like this. Makla, is that clear? എന്തെങ്കിലും എടുത്ത് കഴിക്ക്. Put something in your mouth. No, eat something. എടുത്ത് കഴിക്ക്. Tell me frankly, who all are having food or had the food in between? Tell me frankly. ഇല്ല സുഹൈലെ. Jisle, what was the lunch? Hari, what did you eat? Fire illada. Rice and sambar. 18th point. You want 18th point, Hanna? What was the 18th point? Kesari. Stress. I get only sambar smell. Please don't ask. Hanna, here, 18th point. That's regarding mortgage, pledge, hypothecation, assignment, set off, lien.